Give people a little bit of glimpse behind the curtain of some of our running gags on set. For some reason, and I'm fairly confident that God's okay with it, but we have these running gags that Jesus can raise the dead, he can heal the sick, but he's horrible with directions.
Directions are not his forte.
Right. So those who haven't noticed, at the end of episode 8, at the end of the credits, there's a little Easter egg of this alt take that we did.
So awesome.
Yeah. So there's the scene in episode 8 where Jesus meets the other disciples at the Southern Fountain, and you even told Nicodemus, "Meet me at the Southern Fountain," and we're gonna leave, and we're gonna leave for our ministry. And you did a take where what happened in that take?
So I thought, wouldn't it be funny if he got there? Because we actually were in this one shot that we were doing. It was just me and Jordan, who plays Little James, and we were kind of like
Giovanni, who plays
Giovanni.
Thaddeus, yeah.
And then there was nobody else there. Like, I think the cue wasn't called, or the actors hadn't come out yet, or something. And I said, wouldn't it be funny, like, if they just didn't show up?
We said that in the southern quarter. No, you said the north quarter. So do we have to go back to? I could have sworn I said that. Are you sure?
And then it turns out that Jesus actually told them the wrong fountain, the wrong corner of
yeah,
the square.
you had said so. Yeah, so you're like Southern Fountain, right? And Little James, and when you guys did it without missing a beat, just goes, no, you said the Northern Fountain. and this notion of I did it again, right? So that became a running gag of almost every scene that involved travel. You were always turning left instead of right. The disciples were always going,
it's this way. No, Master, it's this. Yeah, I turned around. I was turned around.
So there's that Jesus can't get directions correct for the life of him. And then also he can't land a punchline. We had you
awkward joke.
Well, and it came because in the scene with Matthew and at the feast at Matthew's house at the beginning of episode 8.
Yeah.
Very famous story from the Bible where Jesus is dining with tax collectors and sinners. And we have this scene where they're all kind of joking with each other. And they're all saying, oh, I thought the Pharisee would trip on his robe, and everyone's laughing. And, looking at the look on your face was priceless, and everyone laughs. And then Rivka says, I thought I was going to be arrested, and everyone laughs. And you say, yeah, with your luck, that's what would happen. And it was always silent. The actors just wouldn't react at all.
Just bombed. It just bombed.
And so you were like, nothing? Anyway? And one time you can hear me in one of the outtakes laughing off camera because it was every time you tried to say something, and we would say, like, why don't you try a different line?
Yeah, switch up the
just ad-lib a
verbiage.
little bit and try to say something funny, and every time it was just crickets.
Just crickets.
And you're like, I can heal the sick, but I can't land a punchline. God, why couldn't you have given me the ability to tell a joke just once?
Yeah. But you got healing, that's all you get.
Yeah, but for me, that has helped through the shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Has given us it's helped free me from the weight of it at times, because if I think too much about some of the scenes that we're about to portray, it's overwhelming. I remember when we were going to shoot the scene at the end of episode 1 with Mary Magdalene and you and Liz and I were all in our separate corners, tears streaming down our faces, like knowing that we were about to do the most important scene in the show and feeling the weight of all of it. And it was also, 6 below zero. But I think for me that the joking has been the constant riffing and the alternate universe that we've created of Jesus as bad with directions and bad with punchlines. And has helped me. Has it helped you?
Yeah. I think for the same reasons that it's helped you, and for me playing specifically Jesus, because it can get overwhelming thinking about what it is we're doing. To be able to have a very innocuous and gentle outlet, and I picture Jesus just kind of shaking his head, I think he'd appreciate it, and I think he would think it's funny.
Right.
And if I didn't, or if I thought it was offensive or in some way harmful to his image, I wouldn't do it. But to me, this is as good-natured as any of the other jokes that are written in the show.
Well, and that's the thing. I think some of the humor that we've explored off camera has been helpful to inform some of the jokes that we do. And we hear people all the time, the humor of Jesus in the show is one of their favorite parts because, him winking at Barnaby when Barnaby says something good can come from Nazareth, and you wink at him and it's like, it's okay.
And everybody's like,
yeah.
And he's like, that's fine.
Yeah, and the episode 7 or 8 when Simon is saying, you know what's in my head, and you go, well, everyone knows what's in your head. It doesn't take God's wisdom.
See? That's what I mean. You already know anyway.
Simon, everyone here knows what you're thinking most of the time. It does not take God's wisdom.
Those kind of bits, I think, help. Not only do they help alleviate the weight of the show, I think they actually enhance the weight of the show, and sometimes because it makes people more connected to Jesus. Hey, it's Dallas. I'm the creator of The Chosen, and yes, season 1 of The Chosen is complete. All 8 episodes, they're available right now. You can look up The Chosen in the App Store or Google Play, and we're easy to find. You can download it and be watching within minutes. And in fact, it's unprecedented technology. You can connect to almost any device you have directly, and you don't even need a subscription. So I hope you'll check out season 1 of The Chosen right now.